Sorry, I hope I didn't blow your eardrums out.
Are you recycling?
Just getting my chair.
That's 10 cents going down the drain. Man. Okay.
Hello,
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how are we all? And boys and girls, dogs and cats and rabbits and all the pets at home. How is everybody? Hopefully everybody's doing fine on a beautiful Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Ray Ron, he was the first one to say hello. Sorry, buddy, no cookies. The rabbit ate it all. G'day, Wigwag, if you're about, bud. Train Man 1. Ray, but I can't pronounce your last name, mate. Hopefully you can. Nope. Pop in later on down the track. Ray and Tammy, how are you? Dwight, how are you? My good friend Anthony Dodge. Ron's back here. Dwight, how are you? FL Railroading, how are you? And of course, I've got one of our crew members, the plumber, next to us, and Daryl. And Thomas Grassus must be somewhere missing in action. Mystic Railroad. I'm going to try to go for the full hour. As I've got other things to do. Oh, look at that beautiful train going in the background.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. Anthony Dodds, Train Man 1. George from FL Railroad Dog. Wigwag, how you doing, buddy? Mystic Railroad. Curly Express. I don't know if I missed anybody in there. Ray Ron, how you doing?
I think everybody's still enjoying the last of the nice weather
Ditto
over the
all
US.
that, Daryl.
What's that?
I said ditto all that.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to try to go for the full hour. I've got a few things I have to do after the show.
Una hora.
Yeah, I've got a few things I've got to deal with. A certain insurance company around nearby because they're still failing to meet their obligation. Randall, how are you, buddy? I still haven't been in the training room. I've been avoiding that.
Oh, no.
Because I'm trying to recover. However, I have been doing some modelling. I have been progressing with my R cars. The passenger cars are slowly getting together. Unfortunately, some of them I've got to pull apart because I forgot to put some pieces in it. But they slowly come together. I've got 14 of them all together now. I'll just reach out. So I've got them.
Show us what you're working with, Arty.
Okay, show you what I'm working with. So here's one of them here.
Nice.
I used to run around through this way, but I've got to pull this apart because I found out the brass, there's a brass bit in the kit, which actually helps the spring rod, the
coupler?
Not the coupler, the diaphragm there.
Oh, I got you. That's pretty awesome, dude.
Yeah.
So it has some pressure. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, well, I was talking to Joe the other day because one of the kits didn't have the air tank and that's the detail underneath
right.
it. And he said,
good.
No, that car didn't have it. And these kits were thrown together. G'day, John Scookhill. How are ya?
Hello, John. Schuylkill River.
So he set me down a ready to run kit. He's given that to me as a guide on how it was put together. The kits that I've bought have actually been put together. So there's certain models of these carriages that he hasn't made, but people can kit bash.
I like them. I like the wheels on them too.
Yeah, they're these are the first generation because we've got the spoke wheels in it. The second generation, before they got phased out, they didn't have the small windows, which we call crane lines.
Yes.
They got the small ones.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the process of doing doing those ones now. That's the passenger car. To the Australian nitpickers, they're not. It's not the proper color on this. I just got something close to it. It's supposed to be a Tuscan color, but I tuned it by using, to me, is Indian dull red. Because when I dull it down and weather them, they can be very close to Tuscan. Now, this is the back of the guard's compartment and the passenger car. Now, the way the kits are done, g'day, Trackside Mike, how are you? With the kit bashing that I'm going to do, what we have with the kit bashed ones, the guard's compartment here is actually a lot smaller. I'll work on that sometime next week. So that's what I've been working on. These ones I've got to pull apart because I've got to put the brass spring loading for the diaphragm. So these are the colour scheme that did come up. I did start working on another set.
Mike, Stormy Sky, what's up?
It's not the right green or yellow, so please don't crucify me for it. But it's close enough for me. I'm doing South Coast Daylight Express.
You painted that. That's pretty good.
That comes down through this way. Yeah, come up all right. It's not the right green, I know. It's not the right yellow, but hey, it's going to look all right by the time she's all
it's sun faded. It's fine.
Yeah. So that's what I've been working on. I mean, I'm doing it bit by bit when I'm awake. Because as we all know, that Stormy Sky Royal Production, how are you? Because as we all know, like Papa John, how are you? As we all know, when you're coming from surgeries and whatnot, medication knocks you out a fair bit. So I'm trying to do my best. As I said, I'm still avoiding the train room. Because if something goes wrong, you end up lifting things, and I am trying not to. I don't want to use my left shoulder. G'day, Carolina Foothills. How are you? Welcome. Haven't seen you in here for a while. So
Arty, you guys know I've been putting together that main building on that kit, right?
Yeah, how you going along with that?
So, I mean, it's all right. I don't know. It's up there under a piece of plaster. Boom, there.
Let me try to zoom in. Oh, hang on. I can't zoom in.
Yeah, you can't zoom in. It's okay.
No,
when I go to the other camera, I'll show it. But anyway, I had this kit brand new. I just took the cellophane off of it, and I'm going to start putting it together, right?
Oh, man.
I'm looking at the back of it. And I'm pretty much now a believer that Walthers had bought that Tyco tooling because there's the exact same set. And down to every single detail is in that Walthers kit. Now, what they don't show you is all the details. It's not there. And it's not even in the instructions. So all the little details in this kit, the little fire hydrants, the gas pumps, the gas cans, they're all in there. And they're all, if you buy the kit new, they're still in there. But there's zero instructions on them. Nothing. You guys following?
Correct me if I'm wrong with the modeling experts in the industry. I believe Tyco was bought out by Lifelike. And of course, Walthers bought out Lifelike. So
well, there it is. I mean, they definitely got the tooling because if you look at that and you look at that, they're exactly the same.
Yeah. But at least you got some sort of instructions because I was talking to Joe about the instructions they end up putting
No, I mean, there's pieces like I'm gonna have to go back or zoom in and blow up that picture so I can see what all the details are. Because I have no idea what a couple of them are. See, just a random wheel sitting there. I didn't know what to do with that, but that's in there. Got the gas pumps and everything.
Taco was bought by me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
buying the new kit for the building.
Yeah.
I mean, this one is not the same kit, but it has all the kits on the back from the old Tyco days, and I like the nostalgia of it.
Yeah. Drone Video Productions. How are you, buddy? Welcome aboard. Yeah, I believe Mattel did, Randall, but
Yeah, that's what Randall says. Tyco was bought out by Mattel.
yeah,
So
but
I guess
some of them
Walters
on
is
the
owned by
line.
Mattel also. I don't know. It's the same kit.
I know one of the guy. I know the founder of Mattel. We've done the work for him up in Sydney. He's got a house in northern suburbs of Sydney. I wish I still kept in contact with him. I would have asked. I can go and ask
Really,
him
Randall?
more about it. I would say Tyco named same by Mattel. Lineup actually owns most of the tooling.
Yeah,
Well,
so
that's
that means Walters pays Lionel, whatever to produce
the
it for
royalties. Yeah.
them.
Now I got these. Well, as I said earlier, in one of my videos after my hospital, I'm having a bit of problems running some of the big passenger cars and big carriages on layout at the moment. So I've been wanting to do these kits. I've been wanting to have a fleet of these passenger cars because they were very common down in here. Let me tell you, I've been.
Well, I was lucky enough to get a few of the kits a year or so ago from
Well, give us a look.
a toy store in Old Town here. They buy a lot, so I showed you guys that one. Lights inside, all. I just took the cellophane off of it today.
You know that's all
That's
that you
moldy.
Picked up that one.
Oh wow. Rick's
You
River,
know.
how are you, buddy?
And then last but not least, that little beauty right there.
Oh wow.
So with the Old Town buildings I printed, I'm gonna have a pretty formidable Old Town going on.
You know those kits are older than you, Plumber.
I'm gonna call it Any Old Town, America.
Any old town. Yeah, well, see, I've been trying to work out because I'm going to have a couple of little village townships there on my layout. Like the main diesel facility we know it's going to be Bunjong Creek, which is based on the creek just down the road here. And I'm calling the main station Pixie. Well, ANC, g'day, buddy. How are you, Eric? I'm going to call that Pixie.
And hold on, there's someone else that came in. Train Video Productions. What's up?
Yeah, he came in a bit while you're showing off your antique kits. But trying to come up with names for the other little townships is going to be is the interesting part. Like, I like to create my own version of Shady Rest where it's been expanded with the siding and that. I think I'm going to stick with that. But I really want to stick with some of the scenes, some of the locations where trains used to go, or some of the Aboriginal names from down within my area, because there are places in here that's got the Anglo-Saxon names, but I would really like to put out what the actual names were back before the English actually took over the place. Like Nebo and Kembla, they're very typical Aboriginal names, you know.
Nice.
Okay, Gooseberry is, and I was thinking about using Gooseberry as a Gooseberry Island, which is just off the shore here. one of the places where I used to hang out. I might use that as the bottom station. But just coming up with names, it's just one of those interesting um, aspects of your layout.
Oh no, Rayron got me going the other day thinking of just random corporation names that aren't exactly real, and I was oh man, I had a bunch like dragon poo composting.
What?
For all your composting needs, dragon poo.
Oh, okay.
It's in there.
Dragon poo, we all use it. Yeah, we all use dragon poo. There's so much of it all around
Lightsaber
the world.
repair
Yeah.
plus, lightsaber repair plus.
Oh, you gone already? Jeez, that was a quick pop in there, ANC. Hopefully you're well, buddy.
He did a drive-by what's up and
Yeah, drive by slap and go. Oh man, but these carriages that I'm doing, they actually suit my era and to what I'm modelling because they had them in our system right up until about 91, I think it was. Nancy, how are you?
oh yeah,
Hello, Nancy.
coil car.
And
We come for love, Nancy Jones.
one of the things I used to do in those
And that plumber guy.
Acme, what everybody uses Acme
You're
puppet
awesome.
shop. Everybody
Tammy.
uses that. So I believe there is a company now that is actually called Acme. Oh, I think it's in the US, isn't it? Or is
Acme
it
had all the best products, didn't they? Isn't that what the Wile E. Coyote ordered from?
Yeah, well, if we take a look at what Wile E. Coyote done with it, it's total flop. And I believe a lot of the Bugs Bunny and characters used it as well, but they probably didn't read the instructions properly. That's their problem. What Man Inc.
Yeah. What Man Inc. There you go.
Yeah,
That's it. See, now you're getting it.
well, we got townships here. Like there's a town on the way to Melbourne on the other side of the border in Victoria. The town's called How Long. How Long. Right. Another one. I used to go through a fair bit when I used to go and do the wheat and the cotton out west. And the town's name is Come By Chance.
Come by chance. That's awesome, Arty. And
Come
Rick,
by
that's outstanding, man. Good luck, brother.
It's
Fingers
got
crossed, hands praying.
It's got 4 pubs, 1 corner store, general store, school.
Yeah, that's good to hear, Rick. That's really good to hear.
Good news.
You know that's right.
Oh man, that's fantastic news, buddy.
Yep.
I'll just go on and get. I just had my just sent off a sample for the bowel cancer screening. So hopefully that's going to come up good. I believe it is.
Hopefully.
Yeah, but there are some other weird places around. I just can't think of them at the moment. But yeah, Come By Chance. It's a brilliant place. As I said, it's got 4. It's 4
pubs.
That's
how Arty. I think that's how one of my kids were born.
Come By Chance
or conceived. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I can't help myself sometimes, man. Hey, on another note, check it out. Look at that. It looks like yours, Daryl.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Is that the HO version?
No, it's not. 164.
Okay.
But I like it.
Absolutely.
Oh, man.
Why is it called Come by Chance? Okay.
That's exactly what my brain wouldn't stop thinking about.
Well, I would say it's because of its location. Okay.
I know. Come on, man. Come on,
I believe
man.
it. I believe it's.
Oh,
I believe it's by to get out there. You got to get there because if it's not flooded, it's a drought. So you've got a bit of
Trackside
both.
Mike, hello. Nancy Jones, hello. Carolina
And
Foothill, hello. Train Video Productions, hello. Hey, Derek.
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 But then to get there, you got to go. Gerard, how are you? Gerald, how are you? But to get there, you got to get
Gerald.
over what we call the Pilliga Ranges. Now, in the Pilliga, as the what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? It as the legends or the story goes, there's a creature up there that's called a yowie, right?
Yeti?
So you got to get through that area, right, without being taken by the yowie.
The Yeti?
It's like a yeti, but bigger and hairier and scarier. And he does pop up every now and then. He pops up, particularly to
Get 'em,
newbies
Grandpa
that are
Rails.
working. Hey, Grandpa Rails, how are you?
Get them.
Hey, Grandpa Ralph. Good evening.
Particularly when there's newbies going up in that area, those yowies or that yowie always pops up. And I tell you what, it makes you leave skin marks in your underpants as you're running down the road. Yeah. But it's literally in the middle of nowhere. There is a rail siding there too, but it's only used during the wheat season. What? There is a thing called a yowie over there. I mean, you ask any of the Aboriginals, they would tell you. And the thing is, it does pop out every now and then. Now, I've seen it. You never seen a bloke
Man,
jump
I don't
out.
want to ask any Aboriginal. I look too tasty to eat.
I like those coil cars there, Daryl.
Sweet, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I remember the first time I was up in the Pilliga and when I was told, do not park up in there on the side of the road. You got to be in the parking bay. So I did. But here's this big creature coming up the side of the truck, shaking the daylights out. Man, it was uglier than I am. And I tell you what, I jumped out of that seat I jumped out of my bunk into the seat and I was dragging the truck up the road. Man. And there is another bloke that I know of that he came across a yowie and the yowie came across him. He was sweeping across the seat of the truck, and I tell you what, he didn't worry about starting the truck. He just bolted out the other door. And this guy was big and huge and muscular, and he just ran.
Man, I'm trying to find. No, not that one.
There they are.
Oh, there's the girls. They chill out on those pain meds. It's true. It's true, Tammy. It's true.
Hey, Mike, check your email. This is a public service announcement coming to you by The Plumber.
Hey, MS Hunter, how are ya?
Anthony, Georgia. MSI Hunter, what's up?
Actually, Robin, she done a layout, an exhibition layout called Passion Fruit Creek.
Mm-hmm.
And there was an actual creek by the name of that up north of, is it north? No.
Gerald Stewart, hello.
Yeah. Up near Cox Harbour Way, she actually done a nice recreation of it. And people have thought, oh, Passion Fruit, that's a great name. And people thought it was just a made up name, but it actually did exist. And there is a little bridge that goes over the creek, and boss lady in the room. Okay, well,
Rails.
Good morning, Mike at Pudham Junction.
Mike Putnam, what's up?
there's so much things as Nancy, you have not been here, so you cannot say there is no such thing.
Whoops.
I've seen it.
I see one every time I look in the mirror in the morning.
Exactly. Yeah.
Scare myself.
I mean, I had to go and fight these girls down next town over to just reduce the hairs of me because I was starting to look like it.
Better get them out of there, Derek.
Mum is in Jurassic Park. But there was I can't think of. There's so many other names or rule with some of the places around here. I just can't think of them at the moment. The Black Stump, which is out in the basically middle of nowhere, and it is literally a black stump.
Interesting.
Stormy Sky Rail Productions, hello. Papa John Trains, hello.
I think we got stumped a little bit.
Trains, hello. Yeah, I missed a few of you folks in here, so.
Yeah. So thanks for sending the heat my way, Daryl. I really appreciated that.
You're welcome.
Rails, get them.
Well, like I said, it's cooled down here a little bit this week, but still, my garage is still super hot, and the house is cooling down a little bit. Hopefully, this weather holds in the low 80s. Hopefully, but if it doesn't, that's not going to be good because it's hot. I'm tired of the heat.
I'm ready for fall myself.
Well, we're expecting high 80s and high 80s this weekend, and next week we're looking at low 90s, mid 90s next week. Really, I haven't been able to get out much because what they've been doing around here lately, they've been doing what we call back burning.
Mm-hmm.
They've been burning the undergrowth of the bush up on the escarpment to reduce the risk. If we have a fire, if we do have bushfires this season, which they are predicting, it's not going to be so catastrophic. So we're putting up with the smell, the smoke and whatnot. I mean, it's been thick as fog lately, but
what's up, Stormy Sky?
That's we'd rather put up with that than having houses destroyed.
Les,
here he is. Les, g'day, Les. How are you, buddy? Hopefully,
and G-Day to you too, sir.
Hey, Les.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah, so I'm going to be. Yeah, I'm hoping to get those carriages finished this weekend.
I don't know. Give me a moment.
And once I finish that, I'll get I'll start able to lift the left arm a little bit more. I'll start getting back into the back room. But those passenger cars, I can use them with both, with steam engines. I've got some steam engines coming more. G'day, Mike. How are you? What do you got there?
That's the locomotive that's running on the tracks. Carolina Foothills asking what it is, and I don't know.
SD7.
It doesn't have it on the box.
Give us a look at what the loco looks like.
I mean, this is, does that say anything? It doesn't say anything that I understand.
A Fairbank Morse, okay.
And then that is so faded, I can't read that.
Yeah. So what are you after on it?
What type of locomotive is it?
It's a Fairbank Morse.
Yes.
That's what it is.
That's what it says.
And yeah, that's what it is. And you got the model of it there with it. They're nice. They're a nice engine.
Yeah, that is a really cool engine.
Yeah.
It's one of the engines, came in the lot my uncle left for me or gave them to me.
Yeah.
So just very fortunate. It's a sweet.
Now, did you take it out of the box and put it on the tracks and run her?
No, I had to put all the stanchions and stuff on. That's why it's all not straight. It's pretty bad.
But I mean, she still ran right out of the box.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, I put her on the track. She ran little wheel cleaning.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was brand new, never put together. Had the original little like folder in there, the little yellow manila folder filled with all the parts.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, Randall Ellison. They call them
This one's a
4-axle
6-axle.
Baby Train Masters. Huh.
Oh, so this one's the Train Master. The 4-axle is the Baby Train Master.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them there in the back back
That's
room.
just what they're called. Okay. I'm so used to locomotives being like SD45s or, Alco A30s or whatever. Thank you. And get them, Grandpa Rails. Get them.
Fairbank Morse, they did do some ugly looking engines in some form, but some were successful, some weren't.
I run this one backwards because I lost the coupler clip cover.
Oh, okay.
So what you're seeing there, that's the back of the locomotive coming at you live, and that's why at DC the light ain't working.
Now, why isn't the light working?
I mean, it is. It's just on the other side.
Oh, I see there's a light in the cab.
Yeah, that's where the light. It's only got one
naked Venus behind me with no arms. Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah, good on you, Eric.
I spotted that almost immediately. You better start hiding things in your garage, plumber.
What in the world?
Well, it's gonna be one of those things where spot what's out of place in the plumber's room. G'day, Dave BNSF. How are you, buddy?
Master Robin, you lost your arms in battle, but you grow some nice boobs. My wife goes to events on the weekends to sell things, and she has skirts and stuff. Dave BNSF, what's up? So she takes those things and dresses them up. And I'll tell you this, when she takes them and dresses them up, she sells a lot more clothes than when she doesn't. Get them, Grandpa Rails. Get them.
Actually, you're right there, Carolina Foothills.
Oh, okay. So, unwittingly, I did it perfect.
Yeah.
I did it in ignorance.
Yeah. The other thing is also Norfolk. They used to Norfolk and Western, and used to run their engines long haul first, instead of the short haul forward. If you look at a lot of the old, shots and videos of their trains, just where they used to run them. And there was another railroad in the United States that did exactly the same thing too. What happens?
Yep, everyone's seeing the bust. Here we go.
Dress form.
Gerald. Oh man.
I want to say it's headless there, but Dave, I say that's the stubby holder or the beer can, the beer bottle holder, where you can just hold your beer.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
PRR.
Southern, that's it. Yeah, Southern. Right. Yeah, thanks, Carolina. I know Southern and Norfolk. They used to run their engines long cab forward. Hitler's can't argue. They can't argue, but they still can kick.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh
So
no. Houston, we have a problem.
uh-oh. What happened?
Well, I'm not exactly sure just yet. If I was a betting man, I'd say I lost my camera.
Well, you keep coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in. Well, there you go.
Whoa, I made it, but that's the wrong camera.
That's the
What
wrong
happened?
camera. That's not the one
I
that you
don't
want.
know. Okay, it's still working. All right, there we go.
Okay. Uh-oh. This is never good. No, well, no, it's not. Yeah. If it's like, no, we're not going down that path. Right. It's never good. Yeah. The is all depends on the tone that it's been given out. It's all in the tones. That's what we all store until we remember they can look back at you. Yeah. Okay. Just a minute, guys. Just like, oops. Yep. I'll be back in a minute, guys.
All right. Oh, I immediately regret this decision.
Sorry, guys.
Stormy Sky got you. He was waiting on the trigger, or she. I don't know who's writing these ones.
Nothing surprised me with you, guides. I
Okay,
think she
so
good.
So we're gonna be off. We're gonna be off anyways before 6 o'clock because I guess I just got a notification for Trackside Mike.
Yeah.
With OBR train. So yeah, we'll be off.
Is he going live already?
Yeah, I didn't know anything about it, but that's fine.
Dave.
Okay, yeah. Well, I won't be going on much more than we've got roughly down 20 minutes. So.
Yeah, you said you weren't going to be on all night, and
no.
Yeah, it was a blessing for me just to be here tonight, but I'm not really here. I got so many things going on.
Yeah, I don't understand political correctness. I want to know where you stand.
Yeah, no, there's none of that around here, but no.
I said I don't understand political correctness because I want to know where you stand.
Yeah. You're back, Mike. Nice to see you back. Yeah, so I've got a couple of steam engines that's going to come. They'll be arriving soon, so I'm hoping these carriages will run nicely with it. I've got another 5 to put together, and they're going overseas. I'm never here, Daryl. Okay, you never here, Randall? Okay.
I mean, he's here, but he ain't here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hopefully Thomas is all right. He didn't pop. He must be working back tonight.
Got you, Dave. I got you.
It happens. I mean, you know.
Yeah. So, what's your winter plans, Daryl?
Winter plans here in Southern California?
Yeah. You gonna do any more? You gonna do anything else on the layout?
Well, that's what I've been waiting for, the weather to cool down. I mean, I've got so much. I've got a huge unboxing from AJ Weathering, and I got a couple shout outs. It's just too hot in the garage, and I just being out in the heat all day long, and I just don't want to come in the garage and do it because I can't do it in the house. It's too busy. My wife doesn't want me filming in the house. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Her wish is my command. Hey, Trackside, you guys going live at 6 o'clock tonight? Because I just got a notification. We're only going to be up till about 6 anyway. So
yeah.
So, Dave, that caboose is an undescript caboose that I got from Ron Montaner. I don't have cabooses for all my road names, so this one goes into every road name. But I know the red one of which you speak of. You know,
Now you can have the black. You can have the black. I mean, you can dress it up for the Halloween that's coming up next month. So the black is a
that's
good
that's
color for
true.
Halloween.
Yeah,
Oh, my
my
wife and I
son.
bought some stuff. We're probably gonna do a Halloween layout.
What's that?
My wife and I
Uh,
bought some haunted house stuff. We're gonna do a little Halloween layout.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. That'd be great.
yeah, Miss
Uh,
Tammy, it's happy husband, happy wife.
and yeah, that begs the question: how did those 3 locomotives fare last week? Did they come back, or are they still broken?
Nope, they're gonna all need brand new decoders,
Oh
and
man!
I'm not gonna do it because um it's actually cheaper just to buy a brand new locomotive.
Oh,
Now I could
frustration.
try to send them through. They suggested send them through to scale trains,
Uh huh.
see if they'll warranty them.
Good luck.
Well, see, this the thing. Like we've been having problems. We've been having problems with our chips here as well with the version fives.
Oh, good
I've got
God.
I've got two of them in the back room on two of my engines, and you do your CVs on it, but it's not remembering the CVs. As soon as you put, like, I got a separate program track where I program all my CVs and the functions and everything else on it. I've had to reverse the motor functions and everything else, the lighting functions on it, because
Mm-hmm.
somehow the wiring in the whole system has gone back to front.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that, brother. No, I really, really do because I've noticed there's some people stepping on other people. So I mean, we got to try to keep. Look, the airwaves don't belong to anybody. They don't. Not in YouTube, they don't. But within this community, I think there's been a really nice standard where people don't live stream on top of each other. If they're going to, out of respect, they either email or text them or let them know, hey, we're going to do a special tonight. I think that's the greatest thing. So, but thank you, Trenton.
I reckon amongst us group, I mean, this is just a thought. Now with giving us more options, I reckon what we should do is like when you've got trackside Mike or if he comes over into he wants to stream during our show, whatnot, we should have the right to gate crash his live stream without a live stream. I believe Lee from the UK was experimenting with that. So that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Wow, Dave.
Yeah, you don't want me gate crashing. I'm a naughty boy. Okay, what were you talking about? Man, I got things going on in the background here. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. Well, with this heat now, like as I built this new section, it's going to be interesting to see how. Because I allowed gaps in my track. It's going to be interesting to see if I've allowed enough gap for the expansion of the rails and see if any of it kinks during the heat that we're going to have during this weekend and early next week. So I'm going to deliberately keep the back door closed, let the heat build up and see if there's any warpage in the track work.
This is the third. Now, look, my layout's in a garage. It's been 3 years now, and last year was way hotter. I think last year we hit somewhere in the vicinity on outside anywhere from 118 to 123 for a few days. I mean, it killed a lot of plants in people's yards. So I had absolutely zero problems. That's because I know better, and you learn. You learn that when you're in fluctuations, you have to learn to gap your rails. You have to learn to gap them because if you don't, you're gonna get an S track real quick.
or a hump yard where you don't want one.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. But
exactly.
Papa John is already getting at me with his 400 engines here. I've got a long way to go, but I'm not going to go there. Um,
I
That's a lot of
absolutely want one.
engines.
but when you laid your track though, Daryl, did you lay your track in your room when it was on the warm side or on the cold side?
Absolutely. Thank you for bringing that up. And that's another thing. If you guys are good, I know October, winter is modeling, but really you want to lay your tracks down when it's warm.
Yeah.
Because yeah, thank you. Yeah. That is a huge deal. Absolutely. You don't want to lay your track when it's, 30 below in Alaska. It's not a good idea. So
See, I laid my track. I laid my track during been humping my yard, and we're not going into humping in the yards. With my track, you see, I laid my track in the winter time, where I normally do during the summertime. So it's going to be interesting to see. Like I go by the gaps that are on Bunjong Creek, which is the first section that I did. And I worked on the gaps that are down on that one there because it was cold and, of course, the metal shrunk. So I've gone by the what gap. Kyle, how are you?
hey, Kyle Stevens.
What's up, Kyle?
So I'm going by what the gaps are in there, and I use that as a guide, as a measurement to when I lay the track now in the new section. So when it does heat up, I know that's where the tracks will come and join up. But Les, there has been issues with ESU Locksound 5 decoders. I know with a lot of my new 44
Forever
classes, they're having a lot of problems.
Hey, Corey. Hey, Doug. Forever DC.
Hey, Forever DC, Corey. How are you guys? I've now had in the last, because I've got the 282 class, that's 2 decoders, and they're the first batch of the Locksound 5s. They've failed. With my new Incision ones, so they've got the latest decoders in them, factory installed, that's another 2. Okay, Tammy, we'll have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.
Peace out, Tammy, Ray.
Yeah. There has been issues, and even some of the 4.5s I've had issues with, but gradually now what I'm going to start doing is I'm getting out of the ESU. I'm going to stick with soundtracks, decoders, or TCM. Now, my first preference is going to be.
I like that Southern Pacific there, Stephen.
Thank you.
That's a cool one.
Showing off.
I like that.
We got. I'm going with soundtracks first. If the soundtracks can't fit in the Australian model, then I'm going to use TCM because. No, miss it. What did I miss? The TCM I'm going to start putting into the ones where the soundtracks decoders won't fit in, because we got very little tolerance in space and gaps of space in the Australian models, and you don't want to take too much weight because then you don't have traction.
Yeah. Hey everybody, I'm going to split since we're going to get off at 6 anyways. My wife and I are going to go grab something to eat. So good night, everybody. And
thanks for coming on, Daryl. Nice to see you.
Look for me next week on Cab Crew. It's not 100% sure. It depends on what the weather does, because I'm not going to be out here in 100-degree weather for my show.
Well, if you can't do it there, jump on a plane and come over here and do it from here. It's cooler.
Look, I wanted to jump on a plane with my son. He's over in Italy right now.
Nice.
Yeah, for
you don't want to go there. You need one of those white water raft boats over there at the moment. You don't want to be there.
Everyone, thank you for coming to Cab Crew. Thank you very much. Trackside Mike, if you're still in here and you hear me, thank you very much, my friend, for not stepping on toes. I really appreciate that, brother. With that said, good night, everybody. Derail out.
Peace.
What we might do is, Plumber, we'll go for about another 5 minutes. So we're going to say hellos and we're going to say goodbyes. Give people time to go and shake hands with their unemployed, give their wives a good night kiss and the kids, and make themselves a cup of coffee so they can go and see Tracks on Mike's show.
Hiding them in plain sight, Martin.
Hey, now, where you, buddy? Hide your pot plants on your layout. Actually, it's funny you say that. I know some that actually use real bonsai trees and the real plants on their layout actually turned out pretty good. There was actually something around here. But yeah, it's been nice to catch up. I'm slowly getting back to myself. Problem is you can't use soundtracks in scale trains. You don't get the lining functions. Yeah, look, you know, it's all to everyone's preference and what they do. But I mean, for me, for what I'm running, I mean, that's the way I'm going to go because I'm okay. A lot of my stuff gets sitting in the boxes for a while, but I'm getting tired of taking them out, cleaning them up, trying to get them to run on a layer, and they don't want to run. Well, there's something wrong with the decoder. And it's only ESU ones I'm having problems with. They're a good decoder at the start, but they seem to be when they sit for a long time, it's like they lose their memory. Plumber's got that mean Jurassic green. yeah, man.
I got the Jurassic strains. Watch out.
Yeah. So anyway, guys, it's great to catch up to everybody. Nice to see you guys all there. I'm slowly getting back there. I will be streaming this weekend again. Gee, this week is the beginning of the month. Geez, I'm a busy boy. Hopefully I'll get some of these carriages all done up so you guys can have a look. You're just lucky our mate Jason doesn't see that because he'd be after that engine there, Plumber.
I've loved this engine. I've got the Norfolk Southern, the Norfolk Western, and the Southern Pacific. So, they're all kind of in the family.
Yeah. So, everybody, one hit a quid. Yeah. So, everybody, yeah, great to catch up with you all. Have a fun and safe week. What's left of it?
Whoops. Here we go.
Just getting home and you all be running away. Of course, Ray. We've been hanging around. I mean, we got things we got to do in life, Like someone's got to go and take our meds and go happy off screen.
Get them.
Thanks, JD, for your support and have fun.
Peace and locomotive grease, everybody.
And we'll see you guys all soon. Bye.